Hi guys, welcome back to another spot build in a Sims 4. I'm Kiko Builds, and for today's video we are building an industrial penthouse on a 20 by 30 lot in San Myshuno. This is a penthouse that we have in the Arts Quater neighborhood of San Myshuno, and originally we had a penthouse on this lot that is called the Fountain View penthouse. It was also an industrial penthouse, and I've been wanting to rebuild this penthouse for so long. I love the industrial building style, and I love penthouses as well, so I wanted to build there. I also had I had built when in one of my gameplays I built a huge penthouse for kind of a photographer. It wasn't really for a photographer, but it was around the time when we got the not sun, what's the name of this? Oh, this bag, that was a stuff bag, the Moschino stuff bag. I built this huge industrial penthouse that I actually absolutely love, and we have a photo studio in that other penthouse, and we had maybe 6 girls living there, all roommates, and I was playing this household as well, and I really love this household to this day. Very diverse type of household, and those roommates and friends, and I really loved it. But yeah, anyway, that's the little backstory about my love for penthouses. And so yeah, I wanted to build a penthouse for my channel. The other penthouse that I had built was the one that is much bigger. I don't remember the size of the lot, but that was the one at the top of a tower. And anyway, it was huge, and I didn't want to build a huge penthouse for my channel. I mean, I didn't have the courage to rebuild a huge penthouse, so I decided to redo this one, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And I started building this a long time ago. I was quite shocked to see when I came back to this build in December. I was quite shocked to see that I had started this build back in October of 2023, so more than a year ago, 14 months ago, and I was very very surprised to see that much time had passed. I started building it, and I think I hadn't started furnishing the interior yet. I don't remember at what stage I stopped, but anyway, I was finally able to get back to this build here and finish it for you guys, and to be able to post it and upload it for you today. And I hope you will enjoy this little speed build here. I really enjoyed building this. I also created a little household that goes with this house. As you may know, usually when I build, some builds require a household on the lot for me to get inspired to furnish and decorate and make the build and the house a reflection of the household that lives there, to personalize the household. I think when it comes to bigger builds, I need a household there at some point to be able to personalize the house for them. So that's what I did in this case here. But yeah, this is a penthouse for a family. And we have 4 bedrooms in this house. We have a master's bedroom, the parents' bedroom. We have a nursery. I very often have the same kind of layout for my family homes, because I love to have all life stages in a house. And so yeah, except for maybe sometimes I can also build houses with generational home, and there we have all the life stages, really all the life stages, literally. But here, in this case, we don't have the grandparents living there. So we have the parents' bedroom, we have a nursery, we have a child's bedroom, and we also have a teenager's bedroom. I love teenagers' bedrooms. They are the most fun for me to decorate, and you will see that particular one a little later on in the video. We also have in this house 4 bathrooms. Yes, 4 bathrooms. We have 3 floors. We also have a swimming pool and also a sunroom. Not really a sunroom, it's more like a greenhouse. It's a proper greenhouse, yes, kind of, with we have a love seat in the greenhouse, so you can also use it like a sunroom as well. So yeah, as you can see, we have 3 floors, so it's kind of a big family home. And I love the industrial style, as I told you. So I tried also to make the house look a little interesting in having different wallpapers outside. Although it's an industrial home, usually the industrial kind of houses, you have this brick wallpaper, red brick wallpapers, but I wanted to have kind of a diversity between, not just have it all be in red bricks. So I tried to place some other colored bricks. As you can see here, I'm playing around with the color scheme. I placed black bricks, and also I changed the colors of the windows. The windows also that you usually can use for an industrial style build are the windows from the Moschino stuff back. Yes, that's stuff back. The windows from the Moschino stuff back are perfect, really perfect for an industrial kind of build. Also, the big door that you can see that goes into the front yard, kind of, I don't know if you can call it front yard, but the big doors, industrial kind of doors, they come with the industrial loft kit. And we also have, as I told you, we have a swimming pool as well. For now, the house is black and red, but I will come back at the end, around the end of the video, and change the color scheme. It will be white and red, to remind you a little bit of the building that is underneath the house. I don't actually think, yes, I think it's red brick and white, the entire building. So I think I changed that. The house, the actual house color scheme, to also white and red. First of all, because I didn't really like, when I looked at it at the end, I was like, it's missing something. So I went back and changed the black brick wall for a white one, and I think it was more cohesive with the rest of the building as well. So as you can see, this is kind of a green penthouse, green industrial penthouse, green in a sense that we have a lot of plants, a lot of greenery around this industrial home. As you can see, we have kind of a lawn in this penthouse. We have also green roofs. It's not really green roofs, but they are more like the terraces. We have a green terrace on top of one of the buildings. And also we have a lot of trees and plants and everything, and also we have a lot of plants growing on the walls, a lot of ivy and things like that, and vines. And this is something that I really love. Usually in my builds, a lot of greenery. And yeah, we'll also place a lot of plants inside of this house. So now you are inside of the house. I love the wallpaper that I used here, and I love it for an industrial home. And it's actually a wallpaper that came with Dine Out, and I love it. I fell in love with it instantly when Dine Out came out, and I still use it. I love to use it in industrial type of builds, but I would have used it if I on the exterior of the house, if it was a house that wasn't on top of this building particularly, but because the red bricks had to be a little redder here for the exterior. I mean, because we are on top of a building with red bricks, so that's why I didn't use it on the exterior, but I had to use it still in the build, so that's why I built it. I used it in on the inside. For the interior of the build, as you can see, I'm placing a lot of the things that came with the industrial loft kit. Of course, this is a little kit that I love, absolutely love, because I love the industrial style. And because it has so much character. I love a build with character. I love an interior with character, and I love everything that comes with this build, especially, I mean, with this little kit, especially the living room furniture. As you can see here, the couch and the armchairs, and not so much the maybe the surfaces, I mean the tables and things like that, but they are still really cool. I also placed on the wall on the right hand side there kind of a huge wall decoration with clogs and tubes. I don't know really what it represents, but it's really the essence of industrial. Also the stairs that I placed in the staircases and the stairs that I placed all around in the house, inside of the house, they are those kind of industrial stairs that come with either the base game or Get to Work. I think it's Get to Work, not too sure. Outside I didn't use the same ones. I used the ones that came with werewolves, actually. But yeah, still furnishing the interior here for the living room part of the house. Trying to find also a color scheme. I think I played around a lot with the color scheme. Wasn't too keen on the color scheme that I had chosen. And I think I settled for this kind of grayish for the seating furniture. I think, I'm not sure if I will be able to change it afterwards, but I will come back to the color scheme actually of the living room. You will see this in a minute, but now we are furnishing the kitchen. This is an open floor plan. Of course, we are in a modern style build, so it's all open. And I also love the fact that we have the greenhouse at the back of the house there, and it's completely open on the rest of the house. I love that. And for the kitchen, I used the counters and the cabinets that came with the base game, with those kind of, I don't know how to qualify those kitchen furniture, but I love them. And I like that they are kind of metal and wood, and it looks like things that are second hand made, maybe not second hand, but something like you would see in the eco lifestyle style of life. So I really love it. I really love them, and I think they fit very well for an industrial kind of build and an industrial kind of kitchen. Yeah, trying to place the clutter here and there in this little kitchen. Although the house is kind of big, but I realized that the kitchen is small. It's very small, but you don't really get the feel of a small kitchen because it's everything is just open on the living room and everything. But yeah, for the appliances in the kitchen, I don't remember which one they are from, these ones, but they are really cool. I love them. They're gorgeous. The black and the golden accents there. Very cool. I think they are from Growing Together. I think so, not too sure. But yeah, I'm also loving the big pipes that you can hang from the ceilings that came with the industrial loft kit. I love the feel that they give to an industrial kind of build. But yeah, we're coming back to the living room where I had changed the lamps, the standing lamps. I originally placed the lamps that came with the latest kit, that is the cozy kitsch, but I decided to change them for something, I don't know, something that was more fitted. And I thought it was the little lamps that came with the book nook are very cool, and I really love the design. So I placed them there. I'm just cluttering and furnishing a little bit, a little nook underneath the stairs there. I love that we can place actually things under the stairs and the Sims can still use the stairs. I love that. It makes for some more realism as well. I love realisms in my builds, as you know. The more realistic a build, the more I'm in love with it. Yeah. Now we are in the first bathroom. This is actually a bathroom that I call, quotes and quotes, the guest bathroom. But the family can also use it, obviously. But the guest bathroom, because it's not near any bedrooms, and it's the only bathroom that I place downstairs. In all of my builds, when I have a big family home, usually I have the bedrooms upstairs and no bedroom downstairs usually, and I always have a bathroom downstairs, because when you have guests, you don't necessarily want them to go upstairs near the bedrooms to go use the bathrooms and things like that. You just want it to be very convenient and have a bathroom downstairs. So this is the bathroom in question here, where I placed a shower, and of course the things necessary like a toilet, a sink. I also went and placed what's the name of that, a hamper for the clothes, because I placed also a tiny bit of a laundry room in this house as well. We also have a piano that came with growing together. And growing together, is it growing together? Oh my gosh, I have get together in my head. Anyway, so yeah, you just saw the entryway there. It's the small room that we have, where you have the elevator, and that's where I placed also my laundry room, because we didn't have any more space. I didn't have any space dedicated to the laundry room, so I decided to place the washer and the dryer in this little nook there, and I thought they worked perfectly there. But yeah, still placing some things and items still with from the industrial loft kit, like the little cupboard that you could see next to the door to the bathroom. Oh, and I also went and found some industrial looking paintings on the gallery, and I really do love placing in my build some of the paintings, custom made paintings that you can find on the gallery, made by other simmers, and I really do love those ones. And they are made by Oxanax Sims. If you want to check out her account or her ID on the gallery, she has some pretty cool and interesting paintings. I really do love her paintings. But yeah, I was changing also. I decided to change the backsplash, even though the bricks that we had originally there are from the they are bricks, so they can serve as backsplash. But I really do love having a backsplash that is a different color from the rest of the room, so that's why I did it there. And also I placed a green wall downstairs. I went back, as you could see, and changed the color scheme. I placed a green accent wall downstairs next to the living room and the dining, and also changed the color of the rug in the living room as well. I think that's all I changed. I really have a thing for green these days. I don't know what happened to me, but I really do have a thing for green as a color palette, for a house. I really do love it. But yeah, I've come to terms with it, and I've stopped fighting it. uh, but yeah, anyway, so we have the same color scheme here for the master's bedroom. This is the parents' bedroom here. So we have the same color scheme from as downstairs, with the same rug, the same accent walls that are green. We have a little nook there, so I placed a little nook for reading here for the parents. We also have a small radio for them there, and the way that I furnished this little nook there with the cozy kitsch kit. Yes, so the love seat there, the little accent table that is really a stool but a table, used as a table. Everything in this little nook is from the cozy kitsch. We also have a second little nook in this bedroom that is for the dresser, and also a mirror and the shoes. Anyway, the little dressing part of the bedroom. I really like this little bedroom. Not your typical kind of shape for a bedroom. I didn't show you as well all the work that I did for the floor plan, because I don't know if it's really interesting for the viewer. If you would like to see how I come up with my floor plans, you can tell me, and I will not cut out the parts of my working on the floor plan. It's just like, I think like it's boring because there's a lot of back and forth. I'm placing a room there, placing a bed there, and see if the bed fits. And then I remember that I needed, maybe here in this case, I needed also bathroom for the parents' bedroom. I didn't know where to place it. First I placed it on the right of the screen, then I decided to change it because it would make the nursery that is supposed to go on the right hand side too small, so I had to move the little bathroom to the left hand side. Anyway, so it's a lot of back and forth when you're working on the floor plan, and I don't think that's really interesting. And it's a lot of moving also of the camera angle, for a lot of moving, and when you speed it up, it's a little bit much. So that's why I cut out that part. Even though I still record the screen, I still screen record when I do the floor plan. Usually I cut it out when I do my editing because I don't think it's really interesting, and it's moving a little too much. And anyway, but if you still would like to see me working on the floor plans, I think I will leave that part in some of my videos. Mind you, I still keep the floor plan that I'm working on. I mean, the work on the floor plan, I still keep it when I have a much smaller house to work on. Because it's not that much of tinkering that I'm doing. But yeah, now, so the first bathroom that you saw was the one in the parents' bedroom, and with a green color scheme as well. And I think the plumbing in that bathroom were from Life and Death. Now we are in another bathroom with a shower, and this is the teen girls bathroom. She has kind of her own bathroom. It's not her own bathroom because it's not in her bedroom, but this part of the house is really her corner of the house. I will explain to you a little bit as we progress in the furnishing, but this part of the house is like the right wing of the house. It's more like her space, her own space, because we only have just above the square here that you can see, we have her bedroom. But now you were seeing, so we're still continuing with this space here, and so next to her bathroom we have her little corner for her computer, because her bedroom is not that big. So I had to place a computer elsewhere, a desk and a computer as well, so it's just underneath her bedroom next to her bathroom. The stairs that you can see go up on the side there. These stairs are going directly up to her bedroom, and it's the only room that we have on the last floor on this side of the house. So I really love this little corner. I mean, the quarters, I mean, the teenager teenage girl quarters that I love here. She has her bedroom on the top floor, and when she comes down, she has her desk here, her little study space, and then she has her bathroom there. And this is all her space. People don't really have to go there. I mean, the rest of the family don't really have to go there except for when they need to see her or do something specific with her. I don't know, or maybe clean the bathroom, probably. And I think it's her personal chore to clean the bathroom. You have to learn responsibilities. But yeah, so yeah, and then because this is really an open space, I decided to place 2 curtains here to give her some privacy, maybe when she's working on her school projects and everything, things like that. So this little bit of a corridor or a hallway here is underneath a glass roof. I really do like this little space here, and it's I did a space for the kids, actually, for them to play. Yeah, so just 2 armchairs and the toys for the kids, and I think that would be about it for this floor here. It's just next to the parents' bedroom that you could see on the side, and also next to the nursery that I'm going to furnish right now, that you're seeing on the screen right now. So for the nursery, I just placed a crib. Usually I love to have at least 2 stages of baby stages, baby toddler. Usually I love to have a bassinet and a crib, or maybe a crib and a toddler's bed, or a bassinet and a toddler's bed, because the crib actually can convert it into a toddler's bed. But yeah, so it's usually either a crib and a crib and a bassinet, or a bassinet and a toddler's bed. Yes, but here I couldn't place the bassinet because the room is very small. It was too small anyway. I need to have space, kind of some space, and I placed the baby changing table in this room. So yeah, it was too small for that, so I only placed a crib and some more items, like maybe the rocking chair for the parents to feed the baby and give the baby a nap and things like that. Now this is my favorite bedroom in the whole house, and this is the teenage girl's bedroom. I love this this quilt or bed cover that is for maybe someone who is very much into gaming. I really do love to use this for a teenager's bedroom. I'm thinking of, usually when I don't have enough space in a bedroom to have access to the 2 sides of the bed properly, I just move the bed next to the wall, but still keep a little bit of space, like half a tile, for the Sims to be able to access the bed on the side of the wall. That's what I did here, because we didn't have a whole tile available on both sides of the bed. But for some reason I realized that Sims cannot have access to this part of the bed, and I realized this in another build of mine as well, where the Sims usually are able to access the bed on this part of the bed on the half tile. So I don't know if it's a new bug, a new glitch. I don't know. I hope not. Maybe it's just me glitching. I don't know. So but yeah, anyway, but this bedroom here, I love it. Place a lot of kind of neons with the mirror here that is framed by those neons. It comes from high school years. The bed also comes from high school years. The bedside table as well. And yeah, I love the painting that is on top of the bed. I love it. That is also framed by neon lights, and it comes with Ciudad Enamorada. What's the name of that again? Anyway, Ciudad Enamorada pack. And yeah, I've tried to place a lot of lights in this bedroom, make it colorful. The colors here for the lights usually are kind of pinkish that I place. I mean, the color scheme, the colors for the lights are pinkish, hence the little bubble lamp on the table that comes from Strangerville. Um, so yeah, as you can see, I also framed the industrial painting, custom made painting from the gallery. I also framed it with this frame with the light bulbs that comes in the base game, I guess. And I tilted it, I rotated it with the Twisted Maxi tool mod that I absolutely love. The tool mod, this is something that I use all the time in my builds, and it was perfect for a frame for this little painting there. Still using some neon lights here and there to make the bedroom more fun and colorful as well. And yeah, I think that's about it for this little bedroom here. This is my favorite part of the house. As I told you, upstairs we have the bedroom, and underneath we have the study of the desk and the bathroom. I also gave her a little balcony here where she can sit there and do her homework or just chill, and with little lights on the fence there, and also little plants, because we have plants everywhere in this house. I gave her also a little radio, of course. Now we are still on the third floor of the house, and we are on the other side of the house. The teenage girl's bedroom was on the right hand side of the house, and this bedroom here is the child's bedroom that is on the left hand side of the house, still on the third floor, on the top floor of the house. So in the little household that I actually created to inspire me to build this house and to personalize the rooms for, we have, the child is actually a little girl, and she's really into space and science. So that's why, as you can see, the wall here is kind of a starry sky, night sky. I placed those lights on the walls that looks like stars. They come from still the Ciudad Enamorada pack. And the little moon there with the stars, I really love. I don't remember what they come from. And also the decal on the wall with the microscope and things like that. I think they fit perfectly for a kid that loves space. The little the big decal on the wall there for a science kid is from Growing Together. So yes, I placed in this bedroom for this kid a tiny desk, a love seat there for her to be able to read her countless books that she has in this bedroom. I will also place a bookcase next to the tiny desk. She has a loft bed, and underneath the loft bed I placed her dresser. And yes, next to the big decal of the science there, just in front of there, I will place a chemistry table. So yes, everything for a little sciencey girl here. I love this bedroom. I would have loved to have a bedroom like that when I was a kid, because I am a scientist, for those who know, and I've always been into science. But yeah, love this little bedroom here. So next we will move on to the last part of the house. It's not the last part because we still have the greenhouse to furnish, but the for the top floor we will have to furnish her bathroom there, that is just next to her bedroom, and also a kind of a study nook for her parents, because I realized that I didn't place any computer for the parents. The only computer in the house was for the teenage girl, and the parents needed absolutely a study. So this nook here on the third floor next to the kids' room is the parents' study. It's open, of course, but it's fine, I think. The mom was actually a doctor. The dad, I don't remember what I gave him, because I actually created the mom first with her two girls. No, First of all, I created the teenage girl just because I needed a sim to be able to move around the house and to play test everything for me. Then I created the mother and the little sister. Then I created the dad, and I realized that afterwards, the I couldn't. Yes, I came back into CAS to create the dad, and the game wouldn't let me make the dad into their biological dad. So he was just a household member that was the mom's husband, but it wasn't the girl's dad. So yeah, that's our little family here. He loves the girls, mind you. He's not their biological dad, but he's their adoptive father, and they are a very, very cute little family. I might post them on the gallery, upload them on the gallery for you to, if you want to download them. I don't remember their name, but their name will be written in the description box. Of course, that's something that I forgot to say. The house will be available on the gallery under my ID as usual, Kikwa_builds, and I will also place the tray file also in the description box down below. Finishing up the interior of the house with some furnishing and decorating of the nook and crannies that remained too empty for my liking, and also dressing up the outside walls with the ivies and vines and all sorts of plants growing on the walls to make it even greener. Also, I will furnish the terrace as well, the green terrace that we have on the left hand side of the house with some bamboos and some plants in the kind of a makeshift planter that I made there on the side. Also, we'll place some items for meditation and yoga. As you can see, the little stool and the yoga mat, and still decorating with the plants and greenery. Also the very scary object that is the telescope. Finishing, still decorating the exterior, coming back here as well. I think this is really the last part of the house that I'm furnishing. This is the greenhouse part of the house, and I realized that I furnished this house mainly with the blooming room kits and the greenhouse heaven kit. And I realized that I hadn't placed any actual planters for them to be able to garden, really, because it was a lot of plants but nothing to garden. So I had to come back afterwards and place real planters. So you will have planters as well in this room to be able to actually garden during the winter, during the cold seasons. Anyway, and I had a lot of fun with this whole house, with this particular room here, with all the little plants that I could place everywhere. You know, this house is a house for people who love plants, even though this is kind of counterintuitive. I think maybe somebody who loves an industrial kind of house, that is something that is really raw and industrial with metal and concrete, and but on the other side they love greenery. I really do love the difference, the balance between the two here. So yeah, finishing up the little greenhouse here, I will place some planters. When you will download it, you will have some planters inside. And also, as I told you at the beginning, I went back and changed the color scheme. So I replaced the black walls with white walls. Also, the path used to be black and I made it white, so the color scheme of the entire house changed for the outside. Also, yeah, so I really do love how it turned out. I really do love how this house turned out. This is exactly what I had in mind. Placing some trees here that came with Mount Komorebi. Snowy Escape. I love these decorative trees. They are very, very, very cool and very nice. So also decided to change the lounge chairs. Why not? I don't know why. I thought that with the kind of white stone underneath, the industrial kind of lounge chairs didn't match, I don't know, for some reason, so I went and found some softer ones that came with the Riviera retreat kit. Also placing a little lounge space here with of course the perfect patio furniture for outside lounge spaces. I really do love the perfect patio, but I think that we are due for another set of outside furniture for kind of an outside living room. I think we'll do for another one. I really do love them, but I would love to see some other kind of design for this one, for this kind of items. Yes. Yeah, and then I will play some also activities outside. I mean, activities, I don't know if they're real activities. We have the bird feeder there, and I also placed a dollhouse for the kid of the house, and I think that will be about it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time for next video, guys, and in the meantime, take care. Bye.